All right, TB fans, we are here at Seafood City in Concord, California, here in the Bay Area. We're about to meet up with Kalani Luana, and we're about to have some Filipino food like usual. And I do want to mention her next scene does drop next week, so stay tuned. Let's find out where she's at. Oh, well, there she is. Kalani,
Hey!
what's up?
Nothing much, ready to eat.
Oh, you're looking beautiful today, as always.
Thank you, I try. This is natural today, though.
So you ready to grub?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's go. I'll follow you.
All right.
All right, how about you pick out what we're gonna eat?
Oh, God, the decision's on me.
They got Jollibee, they got Vietnamese Chowking. But if you want like some home cooked Filipino food, they got Ima's Kitchen over there. They got Grill City.
Which one's better?
You want to go check out what they got over there and maybe over there as well, and you do the honors.
I'm still looking.
Anything look
I'm craving
appetizing
some
to you?
Pancit right now.
Pancit? Oh, let's go over to Grill City. They got Pancit over there.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Look at all these.
Can't go wrong with Pancit, right?
This way?
Yep.
All right.
How about just let them know whatever you want and we'll do it.
I think I want one of those chicken barbecue kebabs with the...
You want to do some chicken, some Pancit?
Hello. Can I do a chicken kebab and some pancit?
How about add a couple more things? Just how about something you never had before?
Okay, what do you recommend?
Let's
What's your favorite dish?
see. You want to try? You want kare-kare?
Let's do it.
It's probably one of the most popular dishes in the Philippines.
Let's do it. Actually, I'm probably gonna grab a Thai tea from over there.
You don't want any calamansi juice, or
No, I'm a cheater.
want to just try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Like, grab you whatever you want.
I'm gonna go with the one you recommended first.
All right, TP fans. So Kalani Luana has some Filipino food. What you got today, Kalani?
I got some beef kare-kare. I got some barbecue chicken, and I got some pancit. So I don't know which one I'm gonna start with. Oh, and then I got some shrimp paste.
Shrimp paste,
for my
bagoong.
kare-kare. I found out that's what goes with that. This is my favorite dish of all time as far as Filipino food goes. So always gonna start with the pancit. It smells so good.
But it looks a little basic compared to a lot of other
Compared to
pancit.
some of the other ones, yeah, there's not as much like season or like color in it. But it still smells really good. I can tell it's fresh. Look at that shine.
Shining like you.
Yeah. The looks are deceiving. It's very flavorful.
All right, good to know.
It has like a slight kick to it. Oh my god, it's falling out.
So, can you make it yourself at home?
I haven't tried, but if I put my mind to it, probably.
Right? Anything you put your mind to, you could do it, right?
Well, yeah, and pancit is a very it's a really staple dish.
It is, yeah.
So I feel like it doesn't take too much intricacy to make.
But there's a lot of steps to make it. You know, you gotta do a lot of different batch cooking of the ingredients, and
Right.
but it all comes together at the end.
That's where a lot of the precision comes in. It's not even precision, it's time consumption. Like you
It
gotta
is.
make everything separately and then blend it all together.
Exactly.
But each individual item you're cooking separately is like, it's not rocket science to me.
Correct. You're right.
So maybe I'll try to make it and send a picture.
There you go.
Or a video of me making it so you guys know I really made it.
Pixar, it didn't happen, right?
Video or it didn't happen. I could take pictures of this and say I made it, right?
Correct. So this is a very popular dish right here. So you got the chicken skewer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So last month I was in LA and I had like Sammy Parker try it, and that was probably her favorite. You know, Filipino barbecue is something that people really enjoy.
Okay. I could definitely see that. Oh, and this is the calamansi.
Calamansi juice, which is Filipino lemon or lime, either or.
All right, time to put this stick in my mouth.
There you go.
Oh, I love the glaze on this.
Nice and sweet.
Mm-hmm. It's sweet with like a little bit of a tang.
Yeah.
Very balanced. What does it remind me of?
Sweet and sour almost, maybe? Sweet and sour chicken?
I was gonna say sweet and sour mixed with the firecracker sauce from Panda Express, the firecracker shrimp.
Yeah.
But not the shrimp part, because I don't like shrimp.
Not a shrimp person?
No, it's a psychological thing.
Yeah.
Every time I bite it, I hear the pop, and it doesn't sit right with my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
But chicken I can do. Ah!
So while we're here, I do want to mention that your scene that you shot with Connor, it's about to be released next Friday.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah. So this is probably going to get released sometime this week. So yeah, those that are listening, next Friday, your scene with Connor Cox drops. And funny, do you remember what the theme was? You were a waitress, right?
I was a waitress.
A very hot one.
Yeah, I was. And he convinced me that I can make way more money being a TP model than at my shitty waitress job. And he was right.
And you obviously took the offer, right?
Oh, I took the offer in a heartbeat. I didn't even finish my shift.
So overall, how was your experience with Connor Cox? Great guy, right?
I love Connor. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's an absolute godsend being.
Uh-huh.
So laid back, so cool.
He is, yeah. Very professional.
Very professional, amazing performer. His stamina is like really up there. I was surprised. I'm like, okay, Connor.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I've actually seen him shoot in person, and I mean, he got the BG scene done like in less than an hour.
Yeah, that's
like,
how he was with me. Like
boom, boom, boom.
He's on it. Yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't take too much thinking to fuck for him.
Exactly. He's been doing it for so long, so you know.
Yeah, no, he's great. And it's like, you'd think that he has kind of like that cocky attitude because he's been doing it so long. Like, you know, some performers are a little diva-ish.
Yeah.
But no, he's so down to earth, and like, I don't know, he doesn't see himself above anybody, and I really love that because he actually is above a lot of us.
Yeah. He's also has an ever-growing agency too that, you know, has just been growing and growing. So he's doing really well.
I think everything about him's ever growing. You know, the agency, the hair, down there.
Down there, yeah. Can it get any bigger?
Probably. Probably. But I know he's not using any enhancements to do it. So if it does, that was all him.
That was all him.
All him because he's all natural. That's another thing I like about him.
Well, if you're listening, Connor, Kalani has a lot of great things to say about you.
Connor knows I like him.
There you go.
He knows I like him. I think I spent, oh no, actually I wasn't even there 2 days. I was only there for like a day and a half, but it felt like forever in a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way. No, his wife is amazing too.
Yeah. Good folks.
Yeah, they made me feel at home. He was like, I don't want to leave. But yeah, that trike patrol was fun.
Yeah.
That one was fun. I liked round 2 better than round 1. No shade to round 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, Connor's fun.
Yeah. So your first TP scene, did you like shooting in Vegas? I mean, does it bring a kind of a different feel to everything? Or is it just too much happening in Vegas?
Okay, so I can give an honest answer. I hate Vegas.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for being honest.
Yeah, I hate Vegas. And it's not even that there's too much going on, because I can deal with fast-paced.
Yeah.
Everyone's drunk in Vegas, and it's really hard to do your job and be professional when everyone around you is like the total polar fucking opposite. Not the cast on Strike Patrol, just the environment in general, the Vegas environment.
Yeah.
Especially during AVN week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like who made the call to get me booked during AVN week? Like, I did it, of course, still, but god damn, you guys put me to the test.
Well, when you're sober and everyone else around you is super drunk, it gets kind of annoying, right? You got to be on that level too, if you're a drinker.
Well, yeah, and then like, you know, you have to sober up for a set, which is exactly what happened to me. Is I had like 2 hours of sleep that morning. I don't even think I went to sleep. I think I went to bed by like 7:30. I woke up at 9, started getting ready. Thank God male talent was running a little, we were both only a couple minutes late, but he was like, wow, you're early, and I was like, yeah, I thought I was gonna be late, and he's like, I knew I was gonna be late, and I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Vegas, man. He was like, Viva Las Vegas, and
yep, Vegas life for you.
That set the tone for our shoot. We were both just still alive but barely breathing, but you couldn't tell on camera.
Still got the job done.
Right, still got the job done. He nutted in my eye. It was like a projectile shot. Like, it started, I think, like somewhere down here, and then it just like went up in a straight line. I was like, oh fuck, I've been shot.
Talk about a money shot, right?
Yeah, no, literally, that's what he said. He's like, wait, stay right there, stay right there. I was like upside down watching it like drip into my eye. I was like, okay, I'll stay. Smile for the camera. So if anyone was wondering why my face looked in distress at the end, if it looked in distress, that's why.
There you go.
I had swimmers doing the Michael Phelps towards my cornea. And it stung. It stung, but it was a fun sting. I like pain that derives from pleasure.
There you go.
I think I have daddy issues. I think that's where that comes from.
Daddy issues?
Yeah, man, don't worry. My dad wasn't the Filipino one. I'm lying, yes he was.
It usually never is, to be honest.
No, he was, but it was on his mom's side, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, he took after his dad, that's all.
Yeah.
I keep coming back to the Pancit. I haven't even tried the kare-kare.
I hope you're enjoying it. It's kind of why you're here, to, you know, enjoy some Filipino food. And
yeah, I keep coming back to that. Like, I don't know, it just has my heart. But I've always been a Pancit eater. Even like, there's certain airports that have this one like fast food Filipino spot. I can't think of the name. That's the only thing I eat when I go to those airports. I just get Pancit
and you're good.
Yeah. I literally eat it while waiting. I eat it on the flight. Like, it's my staple dish. But I feel like I'm also the same way. Really, any noodle dishes are my staple dish. Yeah, and this one's just like really close to comfort.
It is. It is.
It's my go-to. It's either this or pho.
Pho. Well, there's pho right there, right behind you.
Yeah, but I've already had so much pho this trip. So much. I've had it like 4 times.
I feel pho helps with cum shots. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
I would think so, yeah. There's just so much nutrition in that broth.
Yeah, but those aren't the ideal. As a woman, those aren't the ones we want, because then they're like filled with protein and like very meaty, and it translates to thick, salty.
And then you have to do a swallow scene with that dude, right? Sorry to mention that while you're eating your kare-kare.
It's okay, I like being nasty. No, I just had a recent cum shot. I don't know what he ate, but I know it was the food that caused it. But like, I don't know. It's very rare that something new happens to me, and it did. His nut was different because it wasn't like, it didn't have the meaty taste. Like, usually when like guys like don't drink enough water and just like eat like meat or pure shit, their nut's really like salty and like, I don't know, it has like this weird undertone to it, but it's really salty. And it's usually like thick and clumpy. Like, it's not runny, it's not fluid.
A little harder to swallow.
Yeah, there's clumps in it. So this shot that I had recently was like, there was no taste to it, so he drinks his water, I don't know, but it was clumpy. It had the texture. It had the texture, and I'd never had that, but like, it was so clumpy that it's like I could have almost chewed it. And I was just like, what is this? And then like, all of these were internal thoughts because the camera's still rolling, so I'm still having to do my job and like keep my face right. And then like I had to hold it in my mouth because I had to show the pop shot and then do the stills. So now it's like I'm like trying to chew it in between holding it in my mouth, and I'm just like, bro, this is like sick. Like this is a new level of sick that I haven't reached yet. Like, so I've discovered that it's not really the taste that bothers me as much as the texture. Because that nut had no taste, but that texture almost made me barf.
Yeah.
But it still tasted okay.
Yeah.
So drink your water is the moral of this story. Just drink your water.
There you go. For those that are listening that are thinking about booking Kalani, drink plenty of water before the shoot.
I like water drinkers.
There you go.
I can tell how your nut's gonna come out based on the color of your piss, and I will watch you piss.
And hopefully,
I won't swallow it if your piss is too dark.
Hopefully they don't have broccoli or asparagus the day before, right? Or the day of.
I mean, just let me know so I can do it too.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all. Because I love asparagus, but I like try and abstain from eating it as much as possible. I just had this conversation with my dad and his wife. She was eating asparagus soup, and I just looked at her like, I hope my dad's not sleeping with you tonight. And she's like, no, he's leaving for the next 3 days. So I'm like, okay, cool, eat your fucking soup. But yeah, if you plan on eating asparagus, give me a heads up and I'll do it too. That way you don't feel embarrassed and I don't feel like I'm being tortured.
There you go.
We can eat asparagus together. We can asparagize.
There you go.
Yeah. I just made a new word. All right, the kare-kare. I'm getting to you now. I like put my fork in it and then didn't.
Let's give them a little look at exactly what it is. A little
Not
chewy.
bad. Very chewy. Heavy on the peanut sauce though. Very heavy on the peanuts. It's like overpowering. And it's good. I feel like I should be a food critic because there's not much that I find nasty, even if I don't like it. I'm not a fan of peanut. Like I only eat peanut butter like when I'm really craving peanut butter, and I'll eat it by the spoonful at that point, like a psychopath. So the peanut sauce isn't my favorite, but it's still really good. And I feel like the creaminess of the peanut sauce really helps balance out the chewiness of the peanut. So,
Yeah, you should have your own little cooking show or food review show.
Yeah. One day, I keep telling myself I'm gonna get butt naked and cook on OnlyFans, but
Hey, there you go. I mean, why not just get naked right now?
is this one of those cities where I can legally be topless?
No.
Do it.
I don't want us to end up. We have work to do, so it's like I don't want to end up in jail.
Oh no, some parts of California you could be topless.
I think that's like Baker Beach in the city, right? I mean, I don't know about
All of
actual.
San Francisco.
Oh, is it all?
The city of San Francisco, the city of Los Angeles, and New York City, you could be topless.
Really?
I just don't know about all the like smaller cities.
All in LA? Oh.
Yeah, that's why you see so many girls doing like those wild factor shoots with their tits out because they can't go to jail for it.
Oh man, we should have just went to like Frisco and did this, or
Well, yeah.
LA.
I mean, we kind of could have went to Hippie Hill and like did a topless picnic. I don't know. We'll save that for next time. Though.
there you go.
Next time we bring the food to the picnic and tits out, and then I can like slap the Pancit all over my titties.
Are you gonna try that bagoong?
That?
Yeah, if you're up for it. But again, it is. Have you had it before? So it's gonna be a little salty or very salty. But you don't have to try it if you don't want to.
Can I do a taste test?
Or probably throw some on the meat and then do it like that. If you eat it pure like that, it might kind of blow your mind a bit.
I like tasting like the flavors of things too, though. You pull off of. Can you get off of here? I don't want the whole chum.
Is the meat too big for your mouth, Kalani?
No meat's too big for my mouth. No. I just don't want to get bloated on camera, you know? I like to eat slow. Slow and small. Come on. Because then if I get put into a food coma too fast, then I'm just going to be staring at the camera like a zombie. And that's no fun. I think people like to hear me talk. They like the sound of my voice. I don't know why.
Yeah, you don't have a shoot tonight, do you?
No.
Okay.
Why are you feeding me stuff that's not shoot suitable?
No, I figured you don't want to get too full before a hardcore BG scene.
Well, you know, sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like more capable of like, you know, throwing up during deep throat, and that's a sight people like seeing.
Yeah. Maybe not for an anal scene, right? You probably want to keep it clear a little bit for an anal scene.
I can eat anything and still do an anal scene. I have like superpowers.
Must I ask, do you do anal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad we didn't get you to do anal in our in the TP scene.
I know. That means that you guys have to book me for round 3, right?
There you go. Well, we had you booked for 3, right? But then
Yeah, but then the producer caught COVID.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to. Where is he at? Because I've been waiting for my round 3. I gotta fuck all you guys.
I'm gonna have to holler at him after this video.
I'm a certified homie hopper, so like I don't feel like my job is done until
Homie
I've gone
hopper.
through the entire ring.
A kruka banger?
Yeah. And like, you know, you guys are patrolling the trike, and I just feel like I'm the trike that you should be patrolling. So
Yes, Kalani, you are our trike.
yeah. Well, no, you guys are my trike. I ride you guys.
There you go. There you go. She has some thoughts.
It wasn't as salty as I was expecting, based on like how
I explained it.
it's actually on the sweeter side.
Okay, good, good.
Definitely taste the shrimp. Definitely taste the shrimp. I can say that it does balance out the peanut flavor,
Uh-huh.
because the peanut flavor was overpowering the beef flavor until I dipped it into that, and now the shrimp flavor is overpowering the peanuts, and now I'm getting like a shrimp beef clash going on in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
So it's like a battle of the meats.
Battle of the meats.
Not bad. Not bad. I'm really liking the calamansi though. I think this is winning my heart over.
There you go. So overall, how's the pancit 0 to 10?
The pancit, I give it a solid 9. Only because it does still lack that little extra zing that I was looking for. But it's very flavorful. The meat is cooked perfectly. It's really tender. The vegetables aren't too crispy, but they're not too soggy either.
Uh-huh.
So it's like the perfect balance. The noodles are perfectly cooked too, like they're not soggy. Solid 9.
All right.
The kebab. I had to remember the flavor. This is a 10.
All right,
This
10.
is a 10. Because every time I taste the sauce, I'm like getting nostalgia from so many other dishes that I've eaten. Like, and every time I eat it, I also feel like I'm thinking of a different flavor. Like last time I said the firecracker shrimp sauce mixed with sweet and sour. But now it's giving me more like a Thai chili.
Uh-huh.
So the flavor keeps changing, which is really weird, but I like it. So that's a 10. You, kare-kare, I don't want to be biased to you. Because you weren't nasty, you weren't bad, you're just not my type. But it's okay because not everybody's type. I'm going to give this an 8.
So the kare-kare stays in the friend zone.
Yeah, it's in the friend zone. I'm never gonna discredit anybody's abilities, and this was cooked very beautifully. You know, the peanut sauce, it could have been a little thicker, only because it's peanut sauce, and usually it does have a thicker consistency.
Uh-huh.
But still good, and I feel like they did put it at the perfect point, because if it was thicker, it would have been even further overpowering.
Uh-huh.
The beef is really good. I like mine a little less chewy. Still good. This sauce, I probably wouldn't like it by itself, but on the beef, balanced everything out perfectly. It's like a holy trinity. So yeah, this is a good like 8.5.
All right. And how about the bagoong, aka shrimp paste?
The shrimp paste, let me taste it by itself. I like it better by itself.
Really?
Yeah.
Or at least you like it.
Because I'm gonna leave it with the total score with this for the 8.5, but that by itself is an 8. Because it has like it's not even saltiness, it's a spice. There's a spice in it. There's a kick. And I'm a whore for many things, but specifically spicy foods.
All right.
So anything that has a kick in it is a friend of mine. The sauce on its own is an 8.
All right. Sounds good to me. Well, Kalani, I want to thank you for kicking it today with TP. And I can't wait to get this published. And like I said, your second TP scene drops next Friday at the site. So stay tuned, everyone that's listening. Do you have anything you want to tell the fans, haters, members, anyone in general?
To the fans, thank you for supporting. I do it for you. To the haters, also thank you for supporting. You're running my engagement up. Keep doing it. To the others, stay tuned and become one of the other two, whether it be a fan or a hater. I don't mind. Either way, it makes me money. Other than that, we love Trike Patrol. We will always vouch for Trike Patrol. Hopefully I get around 3, 4, 5, and 6, but that's to be continued. So stay tuned for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
All right, y'all heard it. So stay tuned for this epic Pinay Eats YouTube video. And again, next week, we're dropping her second scene at the site.